Good afternoon, I'm Bouchard, and you're listening to MediaPlex, live at 1. Rats continue to be a problem for city residents. It's the third most common complaint to Windsor's 311 service, logging 2,154 complaints in 2019. The City of Windsor offered a free rodent control program 3 years ago, and has recently approved it again for the 2020 budget. If this happens to you, call 311, but take note, the service is only available for residential properties. Tomorrow is Fat Tuesday, traditionally known as Shrove Tuesday, the day before Ash Wednesday. Although it is a religious occasion, it also means different bakeries around the city are ready to make big orders of punchkis. If you don't know what a punchki is, it's a dessert similar to donuts, with a sweet filling covered in powdered sugar or icing. This year, 11 bakeries in Windsor are available for walk-ins, including Black's Bakery, Healthy Creations, Plant Joy, and Steimer Bakery. A new mode of commuting could soon be coming to Windsor's roads. But before that, Council has to set some regulations. Het Shaw has the story.
Thanks to the province's 5-year pilot project to introduce e-scooters, Windsorites will soon be able to own and commute with this new mode of transportation. Senior Engineer of Transportation and Planning, Jeff Hagan, drafted a report to Council on electric scooters.
Each municipality has some freedom about where they would like these e-scooters to operate. And for Windsor, our report has recommended that e-scooters only be allowed on roads with a speed limit of 50 kilometers an hour or less.
One of the major discussions will be whether to make helmets mandatory for all users. The minimum requirement set by the province requires people between 16 and 18 to wear a protective lid.
There has been a fair bit of discussion at the committee level about whether or not helmets are required and the risks of head injury. So that's something that we as staff have been looking at and something that I anticipate will get discussed at Council.
City Engineer Mark Winterton says they have a master plan for cycling links in the works.
Well, we do have our active transportation master plan that we have put in place, and we have an active program of putting in cycling lanes throughout the city of Windsor. So we are prepared or preparing to move forward.
These bylaws and regulations will be discussed by Windsor Council. For MediaPlex News Radio, I am Het Shah.
This spring, another phase of road repair construction will take place on a busy stretch of Huron Church Road. The City of Windsor is hosting a public information session for those who are interested in learning more about what will likely be an inconvenience for local commuters and international traffic. That takes place this Wednesday between 3 and 7 o'clock at the Holiday Inn on Huron Church. The Windsor Essex Sportsperson of the Year Award, also known as the Wespies, have announced their nominee list. According to the awards website and social media, the Team of the Year nominees are the Essex Ravens Football Club, Eastside Kickers Soccer, and the Kennedy Senior Boys Basketball Squad. The 15th Annual Wespies Award will take place on March 10th. For the complete list of nominees, visit Wespies on Facebook. Toronto investors are eyeing a massive student housing development in Sandwich Town, but as Kanal Patel explains, they still have some hurdles to clear before shovels can hit the ground.
Sandwich Town is set to get a new development. Local builders, along with the city's heritage planners, have designed a student housing plan that will accommodate more than 300 students at Mill and Sandwich Street. This, after an initial design was reworked with the help of the city. According to a Sandwich Town resident, Carolyn Taylor, the project goes beyond housing students but can also help the community.
We'll take the students out of our single-family residential homes, which are now being bought up and used for students, and displacing our own young local families. And it's not fair to the neighborhoods nor to the students themselves.
It's not a done deal. The city must still rezone the land. If that happens, construction should begin by the spring of this year. The student housing is projected to accommodate its first residents by winter 2022. For MediaPlex News, I'm Kanal Patel.
After 15 years, a Friends reunion special is officially in the works. To launch the new streaming service HBO Max, the show will be released in May, alongside the 236 episodes, which originally aired 26 years ago. It is said that the structure of the show will be unscripted, and each actor will be paid between $2.5 to $3 million just for participating in the reboot. Thanks for listening.